Good evening and welcome to Pangea. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please silence all devices you have with you and please refrain from flash photography throughout. Thank you and enjoy the show. And now Pangea is pleased to present Don Arrington and Louisa Bradshaw with Dionne McClain-Freeney at the keyboard in Had Enough of the Blues.
Thank you so much for coming. This is so much of my family for so many years and places. I'm just so touched.
We love you.
Thank you. In my callow innocence, I sang the songs of my fancy to the vast fields full of wild strawberries, impossibly sweet from the gaze of the sun. I sang to the mirror-winged dragonflies darting above the water lilies, to the crawfish skittering to hide beneath the rocks in the little stream out behind our tiny hilltop house. I sang to the robin with the broken wing, to the cicada casting off the imprisoning chrysalis, to the rabbit kits we raised by hand. I sing now to and about the broken, the other, the ridiculed, ostracized, helpless, bullied beings across this azure spinning sphere. Come in now and visit for a while with the dear, dear, queer, and particular family I have inherited. Got $1 for Lady Liberty. You got $1 for Lady Liberty. Son of a bitch. You got $1. Oh, hi, honey. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing? You got $1 for Mama? Oh, I know you got a $5 bill just burning a hole in your pocket for a poor old queen down on the log. Oh, that's okay, child. You know, it's hard for everybody out here now, you know, with the cost of everything. And I know they don't pay you shit over at Starbucks neither. But handsome, would you just sit down and talk to me just like we done, you know? I haven't talked to another human being for about 6 days now. Oh, I sure do appreciate it. Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh my. I mean. Ooh. No, oh yeah, no, child. We are blowing through life like that damn newspaper over there. Look at them damn headlines. Honey, we are royally fucked. Honey, 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 what do the papers say? Honey, 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 What do the papers say? It looks like them old hard times are here to stay. Honey, 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 what do the papers say? You know, I still got integrity. Hard to believe, but true. Now I'm out on the street without a clue for where to go or what to do. Will I ever get a job or a place again? Nah, just about as likely to be as my ending up as queen or the American dream becoming a reality. Honey, oh my little honey, what do the papers say? Oh, honey, oh my little honey, what do the papers say today? It looks like them old hard times, them hard times are here to stay. Honey, what do the papers say? Once I have power, credit and cash, Pate and Dom Perignon. Now I'm out on my ass, begging for cash. How am I supposed to go on? I know that honey, what do the papers, the TV, and the radio say? Oh, my little honey, what was the last good news you heard? Anyway, well, it looks like them old hard times, them hard times are here to stay. Ha ha, honey. So what if I do have to take a little nip to get me through it? Don't you? That's what the papers say.
Hey, Super! When you gonna come upstairs and fix my goddamn turnip?
Tell the landlord to pay me for the last 6 weeks, and maybe I can fit it into my busy schedule. And don't come knocking on my door at 6 a.m. either again. Oh, up yours. Oh, my God, look at that. Did you see who made this mess on the sidewalk? Oh, God, every day is the same thing. Look at that. Look what they've done. And then slicing the garbage bags open. Don't it stop? No, it never stops, much as you might be hoping. Oil's leaking, and they won't deliver the oil because the master's late paying again. The broad on 3's creaking, she can't stop the squeaking, just coming from underneath the lid. I can. Plumbers don't come, and I am the one to have a ball knocking at my door. AM or PM, I never see him, though the landlord says he's coming right over. And my check bounced again. The check cashing store don't want to see me no more. Yeah, my check bounced again. And everybody looking for the chronically late landlord. Look what they done again, spray painting the front of the building. Don't you stop. No, it never steps. Why can't you never catch them and kill them? Who's gonna pay for the stuff to scrap it off? Now that the account of the hardware store's been closed for me, there's no way. I'll just let it stay and give them one more thing to complain about, I suppose. The electricians don't come. All of them know. I guess it's just like doing charity. Well, the boss takes the cruise to the Strait of Hormuz just because he's such a rarity. And my check bounced again. The banker used to have no one to see him no more. Yeah, my check bounced again. And everybody looking for the chronically late landlord. But they don't never find him, though they're right behind him out of Tripoli. He's already munching on a tasty luncheon down in Tel Aviv. By the time the sun sets, he'll be on a fun fest in Old Cadiz. When they finally come there, he'll be skiing somewhere in the Pyrenees. While back in old New York, the boiler's pockets caught that never really worked to send up the steam. And my shit bounced again. Oh, yeah. Who would notice if we never seen him no more? Yeah. My check bounced again. Soon they will be looking. Soon they will be looking. Soon they will be looking. For the killer of the late landlord. Yeah. Sitting on your front steps, smoking up my crack. Don't know where I come from, never going back. If you want to see her, I can show you tracks. What's the use of living if you aren't whacked? When I wasn't using, back in '82, think her name was Susan, had this guy she knew, just a little toke so we could go all night. In the morning though, I wasn't feeling right. She called up the delivery, soon we're doing fine. Topped it up with vodka and a gallon of wine. It's tough to be unchunky. You gotta give up a lot. You gotta do a lot of things you wouldn't need to do if you didn't need to come. It's tough to be a junkie. Look what I've been through.
Oh, and detox time when your heart stops. So what's the big story with you? And it ain't no picnic with the pumpkins that I pick. All I get are singles, won't even make a hit. When I do a break-in, I risk my fucking neck. But it's my profession, what else do I expect? And when I stop shaking long enough to use the phone, my connection isn't answering and the bastard isn't home. And I'm strung out big time, baby. I got the shakes, the sweats, the heart attack about to happen. Something huge is following me. Only one thing to do. Get over to where it's safe. The projects on Avenue D. This one time, there was a big time bus going down over there. I couldn't turn shit, I couldn't score shit. Cops all over the bodega. I waited so long, I passed out in the doorway. They scooped me up, sent me off to Greenmore. Hell of a detox. But I was out in 6 weeks, 10 minutes off the bus back to NYC, and I had $500 and all the credit cards they make off of some stupid-ass tourist going into cats. I caught a cab down to Alphabet City. Guy used to sort of know me back with a little toke. I told him about that stupid-ass tourist. He took me to the squats. I scored. I shot up. Watch this guy's face fading out. When I come to, I was lucky to have my shoes. The place was a zoo, man. It's times like that that you know why you use. It's tough to be a junkie. You gotta give up a lot. You gotta do a lot of things you wouldn't need to do if you didn't have to cover. It's tough to be a junkie. Look what I've been through. OD and detox, time when your heart stops. So what's the big story with you? What's the big story? What's the big story? What's the big story with you? With the payments on the Porsche, pregnant my style. You, with why do I always have to be the one to take the Rottweilers out? You, with if I have to attend one more of her cardboard parties, I will simply expire. What's the big story with you? What? You're going to do what? I won't let you. Oh, hi, Mrs. White. Well, not so good, frankly. You remember Priscilla? That little little kid on the block. Well, she just left with her parents and went off to fly off to Omaha. And my Barbie is very upset about it. She's very, very alone and vulnerable. When I was little, a long time ago, there were all sorts of friends that I knew. Concha and Gretel Sammy and George, plenty of others too, who've left me to play all the games that we played with only you know who. I'm the last little kid on the block. My friends from those days have all gone away. I'm the last little kid on the block. Nothing to do but to dirty my shoes. Last little kids in the city, chocolate on my face. No one but my Dolly left to take my best friend's face. My Dolly's very naughty. She wants my parents dead, so she can fly to Omaha in the money that they've hid. Bad Dolly! Bad Dolly! While I would be contented if every night instead of saying that they were too tired, they would make some kids! Just playing, Mommy. The last little kid on the block. My friends from those days have all gone away. I'm the last little kid on the block. Nothing to do but to dirty my shoes. Last little kid in the universe, spinning out in space, suffering a sense of loss unusual at my age. My Dolly's very evil, but I know she'll get caught. Just like the Menendezes, and they'll walk her up. And nobody's coming to visit you in that nut house that you're going to bomb. Because you would have killed them all. Bomb. Oh, don't make me laugh. Ken's not coming to see you. Ken's gay. Everybody knows that. My Dolly must be punished for all the things she taught. I'll put her in a microwave till she has been taught. I'll cook her till her eyes pop, then dress her for her beau. A crawling blind beach Bobby with sunglasses to go. Coming, Mommy. There was a little kid on the block. There was a little kid on the block. There was a little kid on the block. Little kid on the block. Kid. Mommy, I think I'm going to need an extra session with Dr. Damien. On the block. Hello, Pig Bottom residents. Retty speaking. Oh, Percy, I'm absolutely divine to hear from you. You know, it's been an absolute eternity since Peter. Oh, well, same old, you know. I hope you didn't get caught up in that Bitcoin fiasco. Oh, well. You know Penny and George. You met them at Christmas. Yeah, well. The Vandervilles are moving from the building. The DuPonts have recently sold their Dufayes. The Deers have lost their rapier. Now the Deers haven't an armchair. Though I'd never ever give a friend away. Yeah. The Nadelmans have had to cancel Curacao this spring because they say she's taken with Qatar. And I've noticed that the Hewitts, when they do, no longer do it in the style with which they did it heretofore. Oh, really? Porter?
Yes, Reggie, darling.
Oh, we're just strung out on Clonopin and ship us again.
Oh, that gets so old.
Oh, yeah. I'm so dreadfully sorry. And well, darling, it is so comforting to be very secure indeed, reviewing devastation from the penthouse. It amuses us to watch, while sipping on scotch, the growing devastation from the fallout. My dear, we sympathize completely, but there's nothing we can do. It really isn't our fault that we're luckier than you. And darling, won't you ring up if you're still here when it's true? We'll be waiting for your call up in the penthouse. Bus stations and lovely bars, hotel rooms across the world, looking up at a roof, it isn't the sky, seeing without seeing, knowing they are there, knowing they are there. Time that should be but isn't, knowing it will come when it can't, always being what you are and never what you meant at the start, always spring now we can
Open the window
and hear the world sing,
thinking about
who else might be out there
listening. What would it look like?
how would she smell?
Should I cook?
Oh, the stories I tell, she'd think I'm funny,
He'd think I'm funny,
she'd think I'm clever,
clever and hot. He'd pay for dinner,
she'd make a dinner,
I would be coy.
and I would not. Just
Past the window, just past the trees, just past the courage to go.
somebody else
might be thinking this way,
but I will never know, never know. So low in the city, what am I to do? I've been out there a couple of times, but I think I may be through. So low in the city, that may be the better way. Why should I hurt worse than I did just the other day? This is nice to think about, living as a pair. Don't you remember thinking that's what got you there? Do I ever want to do a drug again? Powerful as that. Pick you up to ecstasy, then leave you lying flat, just like that.
so low in the city. What am I to do? I've been out there a couple of times, but I think I may be through. So low in the city, that may be the better way. Why should I hurt worse than I did just the other day?
Yes, it's nice to think about living as a pair. Do you remember thinking that's what got you there? Do I ever want to do a drug again as powerful as that? Take you up to ecstasy, then leave you lying flat, just like that. Just like that. So low in the city.
What am I to do?
I've been so low,
So low,
for so long,
so long,
since I said so
long
long
to
you, to you, to you. I wrote in 1969 at the ripe old age of 25. It is a world-weary, jaded song. And at the time I had the longest relationship I had was a long weekend in Hoboken. Where were you when I needed someone so bad? Where were you then when I lost all I had? I could have loved you then. I could have loved you then. Oh, now here you are too late. Now that I've had too long to wait, I cannot love you now. I have forgotten how. When was the day fell the sun? I told my love the end had come. He could have loved me then. He could have loved me then. Everybody's passing by. Everybody's passing by. Passing by. Oh, do not look at me that way. I'll want to ask you to stay. But can I love you now? Have I forgotten how? Stay with me and make me warm. Touch my lips and give me your arms. Yes, I can love you now. Yes, I can love you now. I'm going to tell the story now about that song. I hadn't planned to, but I'm going to. Clay Cole, he was like the Dick Clark, New York Dick Clark back then, heard the song, and he sent me around to all these music publishers. And I went to April Blackwood. And there's a guy, Bert Haber, I'll always remember his name. I was, 25. I went, oh God, this is the big time. This is the big. He heard the song. He said, I think we have a hit on our hands. Let me play it for the rest of the office. So he said, call me in 2 weeks. I said, oh, great. I went around thinking for 2 weeks, Judy Collins is going to sing this song. Judy Collins is going to sing this. Judy Collins. I called him in 2 weeks, and he said, Don, who? And that was that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, we've all been there, one way or the other. Oh, yeah. Anyhow. So, we'll go all the way back to my high school days. Yes, that's a long, 60 years ago, honey. 1963, okay? I ran with a very arty crowd. We liked Celine and Artaud, and Bukowski, and Ingmar Bergman, Lenny Bruce, and Tom Lehrer. We had a very strange sense of humor in those days. And so it was not unusual. I was sitting in my dear friend Mark Bremajoin's car in front of my house, and I said to him, my mother had a terrible accident. She lost her legs in a revolving door. And he said, let's write a musical about it. And so, with the help of Kay Bremajoin, that is somewhere here, there she is, okay, we did. Now, our heroine is a woman named Maurice Ozilch. She was a lady bus driver in Bayonne. We find her in her hospital room. Oh, woe and purgatory. I can see my life unfold before me. On the bus line is the driver, soon they'll miss me. For legless now, there's no place for me. I lost my legs in a revolving door. They were amputated just inside the store. Oh, legs, knees, feet and toes and oh, no more piano playing with my toes, and no more running where the ivy grows. Oh, aches, pain, poverty, and woe. I see myself in my little cart as I squeak along in fits and starts. I'll roll around in my tattered clothes. I'll be peddling pencils and be almost froze. I'll sleep in alleys, eat from garbage cans, and I'll dine alone. On Christmas Eve, the falling snow, I will shiver in the cold without a place to go. On the steps of a church, I will silently expire. As I struggle up those steps towards the children's choir, they will find me, and they will know I have died. I lost my leg in a revolving door. They were amputated just inside the store. Oh, leg. But wait, can it be? I feel a stirring. Yes, they are growing back. My legs are growing back. My legs are growing back. My legs are growing back. I regenerate. My legs are growing back. I lost my legs in a revolving door, but now before I know it, I will have 2 more legs. Yes, poor Marie, so poor thing. But they grew back, yes. But they grew back 2 for each one amputated. So the doctors tried to remove the extra legs, and every time they removed the extra legs, she regenerated doubly. Until she finally had 10 legs. Now, this is why, referencing the old Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, we entitled this opus Allegros. There was a huge article in the National Enquirer, and a burlesque agent down on his luck happened to see it. Look at this flame! A regenerating polyped.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, with all those legs, she's a national sensation. And she could be our meal ticket back to the big time.
Yeah?
Yeah. J. Benton Wadsworth, Bulwark Agent Extraordinaire, presents the world-famous A Flame Forever and the nationally notorious Maurice O'Zilch as a one-woman chorus line. I used to be a famous man, richest burlesque agent in the land. 150 girls were married, and if you don't think that was a job, but burlesque faded away, and with it me too. Flame's the only girl that I've got now. But I'm not through, even though I'm down. For as I always say, burlesque has gotta come back. Burlesque has gotta come back. The hoochie coochie belly dance, the thing to happen chance. It didn't happen chance at all. I had a friend in the lows by the name of Sweet Baby Rose. She would twitch and ride us so that everyone around would know that Baby Ruth was not a child at all. One night out at our fellow's hall, as she came on for her third curtain call, some police in the back who were on the wrong track said she wasn't decent at all, as they dragged her out through the snow, and the temperature was 7 below. She continued wiggling.
She wasn't wearing anything!
They couldn't afford protection from the cold. Last guys, they gotta come back.
Last guys, they gotta come back!
Bump it.
Stop it!
Grind it.
Grind it!
No matter how you try, you just can't find it. Let's take it out of Newark and make it the modern bulwark of the today. And take it back to old Broadway.
We really mean it!
And take it back to old Broadway.
Wait till you say that!
Hey, Don't you love it when you see the sun coming up over the city? Don't you love it when you see the sun coming up at all, filling the world with light, dispelling the chill of the night? You made it through it all right, living in a cardboard box.
A cardboard
Living in a cardboard box. Don't you hate it when the wind and rain come right through the walls? Don't you hate it when the wind and rain come at all, flooding you out once more, making you remember before when you slept in a room with a door? Living in a cardboard box. Living in a cardboard box. But while you lie out here and see, and you hear such tragic tales, like the lady who's dead was blown away because she had broken a nail. How I wish all the little friends who share my place with me could hitch a ride on a fancy hide and go replicating luxury. Don't you wish there was some place to go? Get in out of the ice and snow. Don't you wish there was some place to go? Get in out of it all. Surrounded by all people. Will you freeze out here all and be carried away in your home? Living, loving in a cardboard box. Living, dying, living in a cardboard box, living in a box.
Bravo, bravo.
We are starving, but we are dancing. We must keep moving, there is no heat. Oh, take me back to my little island, for this one sinking under my feet. I'm biting my fingernails, the little dog is looking awful good. The cat wasn't too bad. And when the pigeons come to me, I ain't so dumb. They never see the knife till they are gone. Oh, blessed Virgin, I'm lighting candles to toast the roaches you sent to me. But can't you make them a little bigger? I've got to feed the family. I punch another hole in my bed. I cannot hold my hands up no more with my hands. I bite the pulley, yes, but I cannot digest it like I could a nice leg of lamb. Oh, ay, ay, ay. I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. Osiris of Israel. Oi. We are stuck. Think but we are done. See, we must keep moving. There is no heat. Oh, get me off this Fakakta island, leaving here only sad Uncle Pete. We can soak the holy books, we turn our eyes to heaven, tie phylacteries unto our heads. Why must we suffer so instead of ice and snow? Why not precipitate manna instead? God of our fathers, why would it bother your holy order if we should eat? For my fork to stick in a little chicken, I would give up my left teeth. Tiger soul.
While we are starving,
We're starving.
while we are dancing,
We're dancing.
we must keep moving.
Moving.
There is no heat. Oh, take me off of this stinking
It's the
island.
law.
'Cause these are easily sink under my feet. Where is the pasta?
Where is the sauce?
About the
The
dollar.
pit salad to toss.
About the
A
dollar.
bottle or two.
One more Tadella, what I wouldn't do.
Oh, San Gennaro, night of the fair. Oh, for all the bucks I have laid at your feet. Pity me just like the little sparrow, and give me sausage and onions and peppers for me to eat. You gotta manja a little prosciutto
Toot-toot-toot-toot.
if you wanna have the forza in the canoe.
Toot-toot-toot-toot.
About your Danny, about the fruit.
A cappuccino amaretto.
And that ought to do it.
We are starving, but we are dancing. We must keep moving. There is no heater. Oh, get me off this existing island, for it is sinking under my feet.
Oh, we are starving, but we are dancing. Must keep moving. No heat.
Oh, take me off of this sinking island, for it is sinking under my feet. Agnus Dei. Pui, pui, pui. Requiem. Oh, you stopped listening to morning chimes in church. We fix up. You please fix up. Not me. I only clean up. Out commission many year. We light candle. We sing a responsive. Nobody come. the new young priest is the mass right here on street. First time play chime. Lots of people coming. Curious. Now we sing. We light the candle. We go back in church. Some coming. Now we got 'em. I know about the important. I cleaned the hall, changed the light bulb, potty show Cadillac limo. But I listen here. I see the old cemetery, tree, flower, skivila, the little grey fuzzy thing that climbed the tree, you know. I like. By the way, please on TV, do not say he found hypodermic needle in flower bed all morning. Only some morning. Oh, what beautiful sight to see. Sun filling up cemetery. Gone a leaf from tree. So you can see old statue of Mary. If I were priest, what sermon I give? Chimimundi for all neighborhood. Come see miracle morning and live just for a moment like you understood. No, it's not perfect. Then what is? Looking that way will make you crazy. Some problem are, some are his. Some will be fixed by city, maybe. If I could speak, what thing I will say? Millions of butterflies in top tree. You will not see, you will rush on your way. Cursing trash on sidewalk only. So bring out a broom, make everything clean, knowing tomorrow must do it again. But stop as you do, take look at sky, and as snow falls, do not ask why. Oh, what beautiful sight to see. Oh, what beautiful sight to see. Oh, what beautiful sight to see.
All alone, hiding out, all alone, losing my charm. Heavy on the right gut vodka, Netflix till dawn, unemployment benefits before I get 'em, already gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. instigates me by a computer while I'm eating kennel ration with a spoon. Verizon's looking for insurances that I can pay them, and if not, how soon? If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it is. If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it is. If I get an extra $1 in my pocket, I can go around the corner to the bar where everyone's glum and everyone's numb and nobody's moving too far. If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it is. If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it is. The cat I let in off the fire escape has sprayed my place with fleas. A bomb has gotten to the building and he's doing as he pleases out in the hall against the wall. I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. The other night I went out looking for affection. I was so stoned I couldn't even see the street. But when this arose, I arose with alarm, with chains on my hands and my feet. If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it is. If this ain't it, if this ain't it, then I don't know what it doodly 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 do what it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, got one of your feathered boas. Well, over the years, we have lost so many of my dear, dear queer and particular family, as we all have. In the 90s, it was the AIDS crisis. Recently, the pandemic took a lot of people from us. We have been bereft of mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, lovers, friends, mentors. I have to take a moment to remember of those dear Mark Bremajoyne, with whom I wrote Allegros, who left us 8 years ago. But in this room, on this night, especially, I have to remember the sweet light of the lady whose life was flickering at this very moment a year ago. Who should have been directing the show? Who directed the last show that I did here? So I dedicate the song to Barbara Maier Gustern. Even though it's been many years, I still recall when we were 21, setting sun, Christmas Day on Sacré-Cœur. Will was there, John was there, Billy and Marie, living life, feeling like we would live eternally. Oh, to have the first time, all of the first times back again. Oh, to have that good time, those really good times back again. Floating out in space before the dawn, dreaming cosmic Disney dreams together in the sunshine. Oh, to have that young time, those just begun times back again. But because it's many years, we've discovered one or two reasons why the days gone by were not our dreams come true. Will is gone, John and Bill, no word of Marie. All those friends, none left to send Christmas cards for me. Oh, to have that good friend, those really good friends, back again. Oh, to have again friends, some let's begin friends, back again. Everybody's sitting in their rocking chairs, having found that bluebirds never really flew up there. Oh, to have that new time, get up and move time back again. You keep on, moping along. Me, I've been here far too long. I had enough of the blues.
Had enough of hearing you wail, trying to find some comfort on a bed of nails, and waking up impaled no more. Had enough of the
blues. Helpless, hopeless, paralyzed. I remember when you thought that you could fly. You could fly. You could fly. You could fly. Had enough of watching you flail around in the ocean in a washing pail. I'm on your land and I'm setting sail. I've had enough of the, had enough of the, had enough of the blues. Had enough of the blues. Yeah. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Arnaldo. I'm sorry you have a cold and you can't be here. Thank you, Louisa. Dionne! Christopher, who did the lights. And thank you, Kay, for coming all the way from Virginia for this evening. God bless you.
And thank you, Donald Arrington.
We have one more short little number. In 1973, I wrote a piece that was canceled. I wrote the music for the show that was canceled on the first rehearsal. I've had this little theme since that time, looking for a musical home. And finally, in this song, we found it. Of stars floating in space, billions of spirits seeking embrace. One little, let's go back. Billions of stars floating in space, billions of spirits seeking embrace. One single grain of sand on the shore won't make a seaside till there are more. Knowing no fears, orbs in the sky follow their paths, so we all will survive. One little storm, just a drop in the tide, but when they embrace, mighty oceans arise. Billions of souls spinning on earth, billions of spirits awaiting rebirth. One lonely voice is lost in the wind, but to all of earth's voices the stars must attend. Should skylarks imagine no use for their wings, they would rage at the heavens with no song to sing. Follow your heart, it will teach you the way to ascend like the lark, serenading the day. Love, love is the way. Love is the way. Love.